are in. Today is the 10th of Sha'ban, and Sha'ban, of course, the 8th month in the Hijri calendar, the month before Ramadan. Aisha radiallahu anha, she used to say, or there's a hadith reported by her where she mentions that this is the month, the gist of it is that this is the month where she saw Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam fast more than any other month. Now, what was the significance of this month, right? Why did Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam put so much emphasis on fasting during this month? Now, there is this hadith again reported by Usamah bin Zaid radiallahu an, who is Usamah bin Zaid radiallahu an. He's the son of Zayd bin Haris radiallahu anh. So he was like the grandson, of course, not the grandson anymore. After adoption was not became abrogated, the ruling for adoption became clear in Sharia. But he was the son of Zayd bin Haris. So he was asking Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the question, the way he asked, scholars say, like, there was so much amazement to the point that he was even shocked, right? He asked, like, why do you fast during this month so much? And the reason he was shocked, or the reason he was amazed, was because he saw Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam consistently fast the month of Sha'ban. Yet he noticed or observed that Rasul did not preach as much about the virtues of the month of Sha'ban, neither did he command his companions to fast during this month, right? That this was how the companions were. Like, you're doing this. Why aren't you asking us to do the same? Like, why aren't you encouraging us? Why aren't you preaching us to do the same? So he wanted to, like, in ways, he just wanted to understand, okay, what's the virtue of fasting in this month? And then Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that this month comes between Rajab and Ramadan, and الناس يغفل عنه, yani that people are most forgetful about this month. What that means, or what is implied in here, is that Ramadan is coming up, right? People are just thinking about Ramadan, especially now. Everyone's quarantined. We're not able to go to the masajids anymore. So people are just thinking about, oh my God, this is just going to be another Ramadan where we'll not be able to go for Taraweeh, pray in Jama'ah, meet up with people, meet up with friends, have iftars together. We're thinking about all of that, right? How much we're going to miss all of that. And in the process, what happens is people neglect the time that they are in. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that this is the month when a person's deeds are presented to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I want my deeds to be presented to Allah while I am in the state of fasting. And that's why he used to fast most excessively during this month. Okay. 15th of Sha'ban is coming, and usually, traditionally, that is like a very emphasized night. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam's practice was to fast the first 15 days of Sha'ban, right? He would intensify ibadah and during the month of Sha'ban, and he would fast the first 15. The next 15 he would not, because then he's like physically getting ready for Ramadan. Now, I was thinking, whenever you remember, this is one principle, all right, which is from the scholars. It's not from hadith or sunnah, but it's from the scholars. Whenever you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or if you try to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in seasons when he's forgotten the most, right, there's the most reward in that. That's why, I'll give you an example to make this point clear. That's why the night of tahajjud, right? The tahajjud prayer, there is so much reward in that. Why? Because you're standing out with your ibadah. Everybody is sleeping and you are striving against yourself in order to seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whenever you're doing something that majority of the people have forgotten about or have neglected a practice, that is the time when you seek or when you attain Allah's pleasure the most. So I would say maybe Stuko can come up with something. I'm not talking about an all-night qiyam, right? We've done socials, we've done lock-in, and as we are ready, preparing ourselves to step into Ramadan. Friday is the 13th of, so 13, 14, 15 are the white days, right? Ayyamul Bid. During these days, it's anyways recommended to fast. And this is again the month of Sha'ban. So the reward is doubled. Friday is 13th, Saturday is 14th, and then Sunday, of course, is 15th. as a school, whoever can, of course, this is not mandatory, but maybe we can fast these 3 days and Friday night, because Saturday is off, or Saturday night, whatever works, right? Even moms can join, teachers join, and we come up with like just a 2 hour thing. And it's like qiyam, which it's my suggestion to Stuko, if Stuko can come up with something like this, qiyam with Stuko. Okay, there will be barakah in it, and inshallah, mentally we will start thinking about getting ready for Ramadan. Just get in the zone. All right, we want to make sure that we get ourselves to a place where we are focused and we do our best in order to maximize this opportunity, this great opportunity that is ahead of us, and also benefit from the great opportunity that we are in right now, the month of Sha'ban. So we don't underestimate the power of Sha'ban, right? We want to be those exceptional, unique group of people who realize the gems that are packed during these nights, and we take advantage of that. All right, so see Stuko, what you can do, and inshallah, we can take it from there. Okay, but if Stuko is not able to, on your own, make an intention. See if you can do 13, 14, 15, fast those three, and with the intention of benefiting from Sha'ban. And if you can do more, of course, go ahead and do more. But keep in mind, the practice was the first 15 of Sha'ban. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast the most. Today's the 10th. And the next 15, he would discourage, or he would not do as much because of getting ready for, physically getting ready for Ramadan. Okay, so that was my reminder for you guys, inshallah. We'll see where this can take us, inshallah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward everyone for their intention, regardless of if you're able to do it or not. If you make the intention with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the formula is you get rewarded anyways. Okay, so sincere intention though. All right, having said that,